and it looks like the whole thing is full of grass. You can actually see him right here. It's a 7-gallon wooden pond. Definitely let me know what you think. What's going on, Unconventional fam? Got some stuff to do. Why am I over here? You're about to see. I'm over here, guys, because this spot right here is loaded up. And I mean, loaded up. Probably too heavy to be jumping that fence. But guys, make sure you stay tuned for today's entire video as I have something sick for you guys. Oh, look at this. Look at this right here at the bank. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, this might be a good one. Oh, we're pulling drag. We're pulling drag here, guys. Oh, yeah. Guys, what an epic 3 days of filming that was down at that pond. If you didn't know and you're into fishing, I did start up my fishing channel, UA Fishing. Link is in the description. If you love fishing and you would love to see the fishing side of my hobby and catching and keeping wild fish, this, that, and the other, check it out. All the fishing footage is going to be over there. But there is something special for you guys at the end of this video, so stay tuned to the whole thing and you will find out how you can win. Let's do it. What's going on, everybody? My name's Anthony from Unconventional Aquatics. If you're new here, if you're not new here or whatever, thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to visit something that we haven't visited in a while, pretty much since I built it and showed it to you guys for the very first time. And that is what you can probably see here in the background, which is a super mini micro wooden betta fish pond that I built. Pond is sick, guys. Anybody can build this pond. It's super cheap to build, but today we are gonna spruce it up. So what I went in and picked up is, so I've had one of these. You've probably seen these if you've ever been to like PetSmart or something like that. They're a couple bucks, like $2.99. And I didn't think I was gonna like them at first until many other hobbyists came to my house and they're like, hey man, what kind of grass are you growing in there? And I thought they were joking. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, it's fake. So I went and picked up 3 more. I know this is 2, but there's another one right here. So we have a total of 4 of these squares. These are made by Topfin, guys, Topfin. Like I said, you can find these at PetSmart, probably at Petco too. And then I also have a bunch of pieces of driftwood, kind of like this, soaking, and we are just gonna make this thing look cool. One thing I've already done is I've changed the filtration, which I'm gonna show you all that because we're gonna go in really up close as I'm doing everything with this pond because it's just that time where it needs to be spruced up. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoy this. If you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments below, or if you like this stuff, smash the like button for a brother. So guys, we're now super up close here in the pond, and one of the things I changed, like I said, is the filtration. We went from a super small Aquatop Calf 10 sponge filter over to a corner box filter. We are going to give our betta some new tank mates. You can actually see him right here. He is that blue mustard betta, looks really cool. We're gonna build our scape from about the halfway line all the way across and back. I want some of these sticks to kind of overhang and everything just like that. So I think it'll be super cool. So now that we got this in focus, guys, if you've never seen this before, this is a cheap little light I bought off Amazon. I don't even remember the details to even link it, but it's super cheap. It's a $10 white and blue LED. It didn't end up fitting in my notch that I made here, which is not a huge deal. I just had to hot glue it to the outside, but it's got white and blue mode as well as blue, and you can see it does the job for this pond. So we're gonna get started, guys. All right, guys, the first thing I'm gonna do is get started by laying the grass in here. So I'm gonna get this pushed up, push it up into the corner, and kind of just work it down in there. Now this is playground sand that's in here, and playground sand gets murky very easily. If you're seeing the water murk up, that is 100% why. So we got 1 square in there. We're not going to cover everything, and I'm going to kind of show you what my vision was. Now we don't have enough grass to cover this whole pond, and it'll kind of make sense once you see kind of what my vision is that I'm going with here. I just want to make sure that this is square, you know what I mean? Square and aligned, covered and aligned. I would pull this light up to give myself more room, but knowing that the water is gonna murk up, I wanna make sure you guys can see everything that's going on here. All right, so I got my next squares of grass right in here. There's this little gap here that's not gonna have anything, but theoretically, if my plan goes the way I plan, that's not gonna be an issue because you won't be able to see it. Guys, again, make sure you stay tuned for the entire video. I'm gonna do a pretty cool little giveaway. Hopefully you want to make sure you don't miss out on how you can enter. Alright guys, here we go with the driftwood. What I'm going to do is actually pull this light up here, and what I'm envisioning here is partially submerged, partially not submerged driftwood in this pond. So I'm just going to kind of lay it in certain areas. Oh, here's a nice piece to kind of get that effect that I want. You guys can see here what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to kind of poke it down into the grass and then just kind of let this rest right up there, just like that. And here's another decent piece to have poking out. And the betta fish in here is just going to absolutely love this. I mean, he already does. He's already swimming around all over the place. That is not actually fully waterlogged. So I put the light back down here just so I can kind of see how it reflects off the wood, and I'm really liking this. And I'm going to show you this from my perspective, from the perspective that people see this pond at, because you're seeing it kind of on an angle almost right over top of the pond. So I want to show you how people actually see this. So this driftwood that's not waterlogged, I think what I'm going to do is kind of just stack it on the back here somehow. Maybe something like this. Just kind of stack it up to give a cool visual appeal. Okay guys, so what I'm giving you now is the perspective as if you were here at my home coming to look at this just like everybody else does. Now don't mind this stuff here and that stuff there. That's normally not there. We're walking up to the pond, as you can see, and I really like this look of the branches hanging out of the pond. Now the water is cloudy, so it's hard to get a good effect. You can see the betta back there. Already loving it. Got a lot of places to hide. He's been down in the grass. But this is the perspective of you looking at it right up over top of it, and it looks like the whole thing is full of grass, as you can see, which is why I only bought 4 pieces. So I think it came out pretty good. I kind of like this new little scape, this very natural, tangled up wood look. We got a bigger filter in here so we can put some mates in here with the betta. I'm not sure what I want to put in there yet, so if you have any cool ideas, definitely let me know. You guys know I'm more of a monster wild fish kind of guy, so let me know what you think some cool mates are for a betta fish. Yeah, that would be much appreciated. But yep, here it is guys. If you've never seen it, like I said, it's a 7-gallon wooden pond. I just built it Lincoln log pattern out of 1x4s, and it's got a thin plywood bottom, and it's lined with a pond liner with a little brace on top. Built very quickly, very easily. I love this thing. All right guys, here we are 1 full day later. The water is crystal clear, and I wanted to come up and show you everything. So we're in focus here. Our betta has been having, get back in focus. Our betta's been having a great time. He's been way down inside the grass, coming out through the sticks, and everything looks really, really cool. So let me know what you think, guys. I'm definitely loving this new scape. I think it looks really, really cool. So guys, we have our newly scaped 7-gallon betta pond. I think it looks very, very cool. Definitely let me know what you think. Now there's nothing left to do but to tell you about this giveaway. So we haven't done a giveaway in a little while. We used to do the stickers and the t-shirt giveaways. I want to do something a little bit different. As many of you guys know that have been around for a while, I am originally from Florida prior to being in the Marine Corps. And now that I'm out of the Marine Corps, me and my wife finally made the decision that we're going to be moving back to Florida, and we're going to be moving back to Florida pretty soon. I have a stockpile of aquarium equipment, guys. Some stuff like this little Aquaneat white and blue LED light here. I actually have multiple of these that have literally lightly been used, maybe an hour or 2 of runtime on them. Moving with all the fish that I'm going to have to move, I really want to move the least amount of stuff that I possibly can. And I figured, you know what? These lights would probably be greatly appreciated by somebody. So we're gonna do this contest a little bit differently, guys. We're gonna do it a little bit differently. I'm gonna be giving away 2 of these Aqua Neat. As you see, they come here, but they have a little connection here where you can disconnect them. They have a simple on-off switch on here. You can leave the switch on, plug it into a timer, it'll come on and off as needed. But it is a white and blue, super nice lights. But I have 2 of them and I'm gonna give 2 of them away. How is this giveaway gonna work? So guys, first off, this is gonna be a US giveaway. Once I pick the 2 winners, I'm gonna be shipping this out to you, or if you happen to be in the Eastern North Carolina area, I know a lot of you guys are, where I can just meet up with you and get these to you. That'll work that way as well. But essentially how this is gonna work, guys, is you're gonna go over to Instagram, okay? Unconventional Aquatics on Instagram, same profile picture and everything when I had my long hair. Obviously follow Unconventional Aquatics on Instagram, because that's where the announcement is actually gonna happen, because I go live on Instagram. What I want you to do, guys, is I want you to go in there and I want you to DM me. I wanna know, I genuinely wanna know, why did you get into fish keeping? The second thing I want to know is, what made you hit the subscribe button on the Unconventional Aquatics channel? Just tell me genuinely why you subscribed. And then the third and final thing that I want to know is, what would you like to see from me moving forward? Things that I can take into consideration. But maybe what would you like to see in the future? Feasible things that can actually happen. Or maybe what are some things that I could improve on? But that's what I want to know, guys. The way the drawing is going to work on how I'm actually going to pick the winners is I'm going to do one light is going to be a complete random draw. The second drawing is going to be a story that kind of speaks to me. I would love it if you guys would participate. If not, no hard feelings, guys. I know people don't have the time to just sit there and write something out, especially after taking time to watch this video. But if you do want to enter one of these nice little lights, you know what you got to do. Just let me know. I greatly appreciate you guys watching. I hope you like the new scape on the 7-gallon mini wooden micro DIY beta pond. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next video.